Good evening, good afternoon, welcome to Guna Matters, and we are back with a bang. Something exciting is happening from tonight onwards. So, yes, welcome to my two panel guests. There will be another one coming. She is a bit like, but let's do this after this music video.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave, became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
There is no room for error in this title race.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
Maybe fancies be shot! Right! Oh, God, off all the way! Trossard scores! There's the chance and there's the goal!
I saw all these people die.
A dagger to the heart of Arsenal!
I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Arsenal might! Arsenal just might!
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
Arsenal are running riot here!
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
They are intent on going all the way!
It takes.
On the streets of North London, they dream their dream!
Ooh, that gave me goosebumps.
Goosebumps, right? Like,
If that doesn't give you an appetite for the new season, I don't know
Two
what
of
will.
my favorite things combined together, the Arsenal and the Avengers. Oh, that was so good.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, welcome back to Guna
Yes.
Matters and
Yes,
the new
yes.
Premier League season. Wow.
Woohoo.
All right, let's get into this. Where am I? I'm here, I'm there, and there we go. Share. There you go. One of our new segments is my panel.
Oh,
Give us a little bit of a slot session of whatever they feel it is needed. So, Larissa, let's hand the mic to you.
Thank you. First off, we had some bad news yesterday about Chloe Lacasse leaving the Arsenal. It came actually as a surprise because nobody was expecting that she would leave. But I did hear from a few other Gooners, and it's actually been confirmed to a few, that she actually was bought last season to cover for Beth Mead, because she was obviously still coming back from the ACL, and that's why Chloe Lacasse was been brought in. The good news about it is that she's actually been sold for the same amount of fee that we got her for, so we didn't actually lose like the money. But she's also off to the WSL, and we are not seeing her against us in the preseason because she's going to the Utah Royals, and obviously we play the Washington Spirit and against Chelsea in America. The girls are actually already in the plane right now, traveling to the USA. So let's hope it's going to be a good one. Evening, Emerson.
evening, Emerson.
Also, Demi.
And also for us Europeans, the games will be shown on DAZN. I don't know how everybody pronounces it, but I always say DAZN, but
Yeah.
So I don't know how it's actually being pronounced. But the games are around 7 p.m. English time on Sunday. This Sunday, the next Sunday, the Chelsea game will be around 9 p.m. UK time, and then we actually have another friendly game against Southampton, and that will be played in England.
Quickly, Larissa, in terms of Lucas leaving, that's going to be a hell of a void in that center, even though we have other centers, midfielders. Surely, everybody wants some game time, but surely her potential and her skill that she had in the last season, in that center, playing a 10 role, playing a false 9 at times, that's going to be missed. Doesn't that make room for maybe a junior from the academy coming in? Surely it could be seen as a potential problem for us, but also it could, on the reverse side, be a potential incoming for an academy player.
Yeah, I actually think it was already because the squad is pretty big right now. I mean, we obviously got this new Swedish player coming in, very young girl, 21 years old. I personally didn't know her, and so yeah, I saw Amazon did a little piece about it. But yeah, and also Lina Hurtig is back from whatever injury she had. So obviously Chloe Lecas was too much for me, not personally, because I really like seeing her play. But she didn't really have that much game time last season, and she's 31 years old. She wants to have the chance in the Canadian squad, because before she came to Arsenal, she barely made it into the Canadian squad. So yeah, these are things that she's considering, of course, before she retires, and obviously closer to home as well.
Yeah. Do you think Eideveld is more leaning towards Palova much more than her?
Yeah, I think obviously they are leaning into much younger players, because they are really making the squad younger now. And yeah, Palova, we don't have to count on her this season. I mean, she's out with an ACL. She's traveling with the team, but most likely she will be back maybe after the winter. Probably around the same time that Leah Williamson did. All depends, of course, on how it's gonna go. So yeah, it's I think if I was Jonas right now, I would be in a very difficult position, because you have too many good players right now.
Yes. Seema, perhaps you can also come into this. Isn't it so much more now suited rather to keep Lucas while Palova
Sorry,
is injured?
you cut out there, Glenn.
Sorry?
You cut out.
Oh, sorry. Did I cut out?
Yeah.
I'm asking, isn't it now more suited for Lucas to stay because of the injury to Palova?
Yes and no. I think they had to reduce their squad, didn't they? I mean, Larissa can update me a little bit more, because I've just not done my homework on the ladies so much as I've done it on the men's.
No, for sure.
Yeah. So, and I know they had to sell. So, I mean, they have to keep the squad at a certain, 26, isn't it? So,
I think even 26, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, do they have a choice? They made the money.
Sure,
didn't lose money. So, yeah.
But is it just a loan deal, Liris, or is it like permanent?
No, it's permanent. She's been sold.
Yeah, it's sold.
Actually, Thea Goldie has been loaned out today. The news came out that she's going to the Lioness City.
And I know you said you didn't do much research on the new girl that came in last week. Yes.
Wednesday, I think. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it mean for her? Because we've got Stina, we've got Russo, and we've also got a new the Spanish legend coming in for those forward positions. Is this player gonna have any type of game time?
I think this season not. I think she's been brought in for the longer period because obviously she's now coming in. She, I think she has a 2 or 3 year deal, just like everybody else gets. And I think they are already preparing ahead. So in case Alessia will leave next year, in case Tina will leave, then they already have somebody to caught up with them because she's obviously already into the system of them.
There's a question from John. I'm going to read it now. Hello, Ange. How are you doing?
Hey, Ange.
Like this. Hi, guys.
Lovely, lovely. Just to bring you up to speed, we are talking about the ladies' team. Larissa has also touched on the news of Lacasse leaving, and she's going to talk about the preseason now. But before you answer now, anything, Ange, here's a question John has posed. Mary Earps has been commissioned into Madame. What Arsenal woman would you have commissioned there, Larissa?
I would either say Kelly Smith or Rachel Yankee.
Spot on. Totally.
Any current player?
Sorry?
Any current player that maybe could end up Madame?
Kim Little.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They have put Arsenal to the legend status, so.
Yep.
What about Scott? What about Scott?
Alex Scott.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she could also be in there. Yeah, she was the captain during the first use.
Lovely.
Champions League trophy.
Nice. Yeah, so you said the preseason starting on Sunday.
Sunday,
Saturday?
yes. Sunday.
The first game is against the Spirit.
Washington Spirit, yeah.
Washington Spirit, yeah. So, I mean, what can we expect? It's a preseason, it's for fitness, it is for cohesion, it is for all sorts of valuable things that we can expect in preseason. But what should we look out for? Is there juniors coming in, going part of this, like the players that went to Australia?
Yeah, the thing is, for us, it's preseason, but the NWSL is already in full focus going on. I mean, they already started what's that, a couple of months ago already, I think. That was when Jen Beattie already left. The season already was starting. So for them, I think it's more like a friendly game, how they treat it in breaks. And for us, yeah, it's obviously to test how fit the squad is, how everybody is coming back, obviously, after all these tournaments that we had. Also to touch on that, everybody who was out on international duties are all back in the squad going to America right now. So we got the Spanish girls, we got the Aussie girls, we got the American girl. We have everybody on the squad. So it's obviously going to see how they will react to some playing time. But I think it's going to be a mix. Yeah, I think some academy players will get their game times. Same thing like they did also with the Australia tour.
And
it's probably also going to be like more subs than usual. Also with the keepers, probably maybe a keeper whistle or something like that. So.
And then the game, that other game that's going to be played in the same stadium is Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Their former coach has gone to the American female women's team. She won the first trophy with them. She is a serial winner, unfortunately, if we like it or not. She, Emma is a serial winner, and she's gone to the American women's team and won the gold medal in the Olympics. What can we expect from Chelsea this season? Obviously, our first game against them is pre-season, but what do you think we can expect from them?
Yeah, it's gonna be a difficult one, I think, because obviously Chelsea has a new coach coming in. They have new players coming in. They have very good players that left the squad. So I think for them it's also a little bit to see like where will fit everybody in. How is the playing style of Sonia gonna be? All of that thing. So I think they also will use this game more of a training game to see where everybody is standing in the squad. I mean, they have Lucy Bruns coming in, and yeah, she and LJ are obviously very linked up during the England game. So I think that's going to be like a very good duo. Sam Kerr is coming back from her ACL, so yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one to see.
Ange, Emerson is making a very good point here, a mixed side of senior academy for the first team. Who do you want to see in the first team from the academy?
Right, okay. Names other than memory serves me right, because I had a quick look today. We got Vivli. I'm not sure about Michelle. Is Michelle part of that? I'm not sure. Sorry, I didn't have enough time to jot that down. We got the what's her name? Is it Katie Reid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite.
Obviously, we got the goalkeeper for now, which will be interesting.
Naomi.
Oh, what's the name? Daphne.
Sorry.
Oh, from the academy. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. I'm cuckoo again.
I saw a young blonde girl. Didn't know who she was. Because we just saw that massive. No, it'd be absolutely fabulous. Because I did the Aussie, whatever it was called, and I love to. And actually, I'm going to give Jonas his due. He really likes to play the youngsters and give them some time.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I am slightly concerned. Win the dog. Can we travel all that way?
Winnie.
Is that not
Win
the dog.
Win the dog.
The dog. The dog.
Oh, W-Y-N-E. Win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. But can she travel all that way? Because it's a long way to go.
But she's
She
an
went
old
with
dog
the men.
already.
Didn't she go with the men?
No.
I have a feeling she's going to stay with the men.
Well, I hope
Yeah.
so. Because I don't
No, she's in the photograph, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
In
did
the squad.
Interesting.
Win.
But she's already very old.
Lovely
So,
toy next.
maybe
Emerson
if-
saying we will have a strong team and Chelsea will mix it up a little bit depending on who is available.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't really care what Chelsea does, you know what I mean? They are arrogant,
Only against
Just-
us. Yeah.
arrogant like the former manager. So, and then of course we're coming back and play at St. Mary's against Southampton.
Yeah.
Southampton, I don't know. I've never seen them. Their women team play. Is that any good?
No, I've actually also no clue about them. I think Emerson is the one who can fill us up on them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think we're all a bit in the dark about Southampton. Actually.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Are they a new team in the WSL?
I don't know. Oh, can I just jump in on that? Because something that I did share on the groups today, it's not actually the WSL anymore.
No.
They've merged now, and it's going to be the
Yeah.
Women's Professional League Limited, as in WPLL. And there's certain benefits to that. I think more money's going into it. But yeah, a merger of the first two, but then lower down the tier. I mean, I can't keep up with the men, let alone the women, because they are ones that are lower down the tier, but it's kind of meaningless. Not in a horrible way, but
I must say, just to off the old topic, do you see the spanner next to John Gooner's name?
yes. Yeah, he's a moderator.
He's the moderator. So if any one of you, I think Seema, I didn't do you yet. The
Don't
other
be
two,
naughty, Seema. Don't be a naughty girl.
so well done.
Hit the
John,
nail on the head.
he's got a moderator
Oh,
status. Well
Michelle's
done,
in the
John.
lineup.
Well
Yeah, she.
done.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
have to try mine out there.
yeah. If you leave a comment there now, you'll see that you also have a spanner next to your name. Katie Reed, just to give me some information there. Is she the future Leah Williamson and Woven Moy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, definitely. I was very fortunate, and it was free. Sorry, I will plug that. But I was able to watch the Aussie match, and yeah, she got player of the match. Yeah, I was bowled over by her. I mean, all right, not being funny. No disrespect to the Aussie team that our ex-manager put out, but yeah, she was fantastic. Very impressed for a young woman.
Yeah.
She
Right,
trains
onto
with
the
Leah
next.
and Lotte.
Did you hear what I do there? And on to the next. I'm just playing it cool. And then again, against this, there is a spanner in the works there.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh my goodness, I won't mention names, but it's going to become like somebody else who I used to know. We're all moderators. Whoop, whoop.
Emerson has put us out of our misery. Strong team against Southampton could be a starting 11 against Rangers, and Southampton are in the championship, totally unknown to me and should not cause any problems. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so no worries, no sleepless nights about that.
I think we can compare them a little bit to the Reading game we had last season then, with the 6-0 in the cup.
Yeah, I think that's a training game just before actual start.
Yeah.
That's going to be a nice training game.
Yeah.
And then the fixtures. Sorry, Seema?
Reading.
Reading.
What did I say?
Reading.
Sorry.
It's okay. I just wanted to crack up, so I had to bring it in to crack up.
Before we go any further, please hit the like, goodness. Subscribe to this channel, Guna Matters, and big ups to these wonderful legendary ladies. They are so legendary status, and I really want you guys to just give them the love that they deserve. They are so good in their commentary. Liris, anything else from your side?
No, that was about it. I mean, the only thing I can say is let the season begin.
Lovely. Let the season begin. On to our next segment. The next lady is also known very well for her bits and pieces of what do you say?
Statistics.
Statistics.
Is there something
So let's invite her. Last season's stats.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna leave that up a little bit there.
Yeah.
The matches played, the victories we had, the draws we had, the losses, the goals for, goals against, goal difference, whatever. And then you can just add yours on that, Seema. So yeah, you can take the mic.
Yeah, so basically I just looked at a little bit different to how Arsenal have been playing over the last 4 seasons. So basically last season we had like the average passes per match was 554.
Wow.
And going back, 554. Whereas, if we go back 4 seasons, it was 529, it was 481, it was 500. So slowly, as the seasons have gone in the last 4 seasons, our passes have got more. Okay. So we're playing the ball more. Also, which something that you don't have there either is that the clean sheets that we've had versus the goals conceded. So, we started off with, 12 clean sheets in season 2021. And now we have in 2023-24, it was, 18 to 29 goals conceded. So, we can see that we are defending better, even though season 22-23, we conceded 43 goals. So we've had that. Yeah, we've had that. They've worked on it basically. Also, what we haven't looked at well, which is actually worse than the previous seasons, is we had 62 yellow cards last season, and we had 2 reds.
Sure.
Yeah. Whereas if you go back to
last season, did we?
Sorry,
We didn't have much red cards last season, did we?
we had 2.
Really?
Only 2.
2. Whereas the previous season, 22-23, we had 0. But 21-22, we had 4 red cards. I think that was when Xhaka was still there.
Oh,
maybe?
Xhaka. Oh, Granit Xhaka.
Poor Granit Xhaka. Also, the other things I looked at is the amount of errors we played which led to own goals. So last season, we had 7 errors which led to just 1 own goal.
Okay.
This is only in the Premier League. I think there was one. Was there one in the Champions League? Was that Kiwi, or did he do that one in?
Yeah, there was the one from Gabriel against I think it was Liverpool.
Yeah.
And then of course Kivio in the Champions League.
That was it. But that's not included in this statistics. And then so every season apart from 2020 to 2021, we had 5 errors, but we conceded 4 goals, own goals.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's something to cheer about, because we've improved every season then.
Apart from on the offsides. So last season we had 87 in total offsides. Yeah. Whereas the season before, 22-23, we had 56. And then previous 66, then 61. So not sure what's happened here. Maybe the way they're playing right now, you know, when yes, exactly. Or even when.
Is it obvious then Arteta has had a plan and gradually sort of brought it through the various seasons? Our defense obviously was the best last season.
Yeah, but if you go back and have a look, then when last season we played a lot where, you know, they're playing that whole offside bit in the box, you know, from their corners and from their free kicks. So, you know, there is a plan then. Maybe that's not working. I mean, I haven't looked into that statistic, whether it was part of, you know, that role of, you know, that play. So, but the fact is that we've had 87 offsides against us. So, but then again, we've made more passes, 554 passes on an average match. So, you know, it's
one
here
or
and
the
there.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And first game of the season, you know, on Saturday, the OPT have predicted that Arsenal are favourites to be top of the league because we are 76% likely to win and be on top. Unlike City are 59.6% and Liverpool are 66.2%.
For the weekend only?
Yeah, for the weekend only. The opening games. Basically based on our opponents.
Yeah.
So that basically says that Arsenal are favourites to start off well and also continue to
well, I hope so. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Well, if
even
you
though
look at
City
game, that percentage ratio is quite high, actually.
Yeah, but even though City are playing Chelsea away, they're still 59.6. Whereas Liverpool, I can't believe. Can you remind me? Are they playing at home or away?
Liverpool. I'm gonna have a fixture. I'm not sure about Liverpool. Our fixtures. Let me see quickly. You can continue while I check.
No, well, those are basically the statistics that I have. So,
yeah, but let's be honest, Chelsea has 48 players, so they can even stop. They can stop a second team in the.
Only 6 at a time.
Yeah, but they can come out with a completely different team in the halftime. So
yeah, true.
Liverpool is playing away to Ipswich Town. Yeah.
But even then, they still haven't got such a high percentage at 66% to win.
I think it's because of the newcomers of Ipswich. That's probably
Yeah,
why.
exactly. And Calvin Phillips has gone now from City as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh, sorry, can I just butt in there? I love that boy, bless his heart.
yeah,
He's never gone to Man City. Good on him. I hope he can
yeah,
shine at Ipswich next to the Tractor Boys. Seriously. Yeah, big up
yeah.
Calvin. I love Calvin. Next.
Calvin
Sorry.
Phillips, right. All right. So is that the statistics, Lady Seema?
That's it. That's it. They didn't do too much. It did comparisons over 4 seasons. So
That's all very
I
good.
think, and it'd be really nice to see, the graph of it and see how,
Yeah.
especially when he brings in these 3 new academy players that he's moved up.
Oh,
So
wow.
it'd be
That
good
is
to see how
something
they
to
come
see,
into this
yeah.
play. Yeah.
You know what?
that
We'll
is
come back
Pre-season.
on that one. Sorry, we'll come back on that one. And
Okay.
that's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's looking good for him for now. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about
where
the
I'm
academy players?
Next, yeah. Mm,
Yeah, the
And are you
boys had a
talking
good
about the academy
pre-season.
players?
mm. It'll be interesting.
And
So-
All right. No worries. No worries. So I've got our first 10 games. First games, Arsenal, Wolves at home, Aston Villa away, Brighton at home, Spurs away, City away, Leicester at home, Southampton at home, Bournemouth away, Liverpool at home, Newcastle away. Out of that, there, what sort of points are you looking at?
well, I'm obviously scared for the Villa game now.
Me too. Me too. Looking at that. Oh, and
I
even
mean-
Brighton are hitting on a good squad.
Yeah. I mean, Villa last year, that was not, yeah, it was the one that brought us
Yeah.
down. So,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
and I
that is
think they also kept like this squad like fairly together as a Villa.
yeah.
There's also not a lot of players left and came in.
Yeah.
So in terms of an average, that's 10, so it's 30 points. Out of 30, let's start with you, Andrew. What do you think out of 30 points? How much do you think you don't have to say who's the team you're going to beat, but you can only say average 12 points, 15 points, 30 points for our first 10 games. What do you think?
Well, I'm going to go back. To be honest, this is the first time I've actually looked at it. I've seen certain things come up, and to be honest, I haven't taken any notice. Sorry, I need to look. Sorry, you put me on screen there, but I haven't looked at the other thing.
Okay, sorry,
I know I'm being real pain. Right, the Wolves game were at home, and they've just lost that. What's his name? Neto Geezer.
Pedro Neto.
Yeah, they seem pretty depleted now. We're at home. I mean, that's an easy 3 points. I've just seen John put up 5-0, whatever. Yeah, and no disrespect, John. I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, that's an easy one. Aston Villa, well, my goodness, ex-manager's getting a tune out of them for sure. That's definitely not going to be so easy because it's away. 31st, Arsenal, Brighton. Yeah, they may well, but we should be able to do them. Ooh, Spurs, Arsenal away. That'll be interesting. Arsenal really need to be on. They need to be on top of that, and it is so doable. But they need to be on top of that. Right, I'll tell you now, forget all the others. Man City, we need to beat them away. We need to beat them at home for any title hope. Fact. Yeah, I've had it said to me too many times. I get that. That's your biggest gains. It really is. Liverpool's, sorry, I've jumped a bit there. Leicester, whatever. Next. And I've got a lovely Leicester friend. I really have, but sorry. Next. Oh, Southampton. Yeah, whatever. Bournemouth, yeah, whatever. Right, Liverpool's going to be interesting. Larish, your Dutchman there. What's his name? Arne Slot.
Arne Slot. Arne Slot. La 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 la.
That'd be interesting because didn't they do quite well in their pre-season? I believe
They have done pretty good.
Yeah, okay, that'd be interesting. That one, I think it's a little bit of a dark horse, that chap. Why, man, Newcastle. Away. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, interesting. My biggest one's going to be the Man City. You got to beat them away. that is your bump. I think everything else is technically doable, but it's the Man City one. Yeah. Sorry, I haven't quite answered the full question, but
no worries. Go for it. Seema, average in terms of points?
I reckon we'll probably get about 44, 46
Good
out of the
evening,
lot. I think we're a lot stronger this season, and I mean, if I'm afraid, like Larissa, I'm afraid of the Villa game. And actually, remember, I mean, Southampton might have just come back up, but they were a boogie team for us, you know. So, you know, I would worry about that. I'm not worried about Bournemouth. I'm not actually even worried about Spurs. Leicester, not really. You know, they're still coming out. They're going to be a bit on the back foot, I would say. Newcastle, it all depends, you know, how their players, you know, the injured players have come back into. And also, yeah, Liverpool might be a test because of their new manager, but, you know, that's only like literally, what, 6-8 weeks into the season for them to get gelled, you know, with the new manager and his style of play. So no, and I think we've got City. We've been there before. We've done it. So I'm not worried about that. They're the only two I'm worried about.
Okay, Larissa. Sorry, I don't know this person. Hello, boys. 88. Not sure what you mean by you better watch out calling yourself a YouTube channel or Gunnar Jazz won't be happy. He comes.
Sorry, can I just got in there? I totally jumped on that. Yeah, thank you, Boise 88 for coming on, but we're not quite sure what you're saying here, mate. Next, presume you're a Gunnar. Yeah, as in Boise, only fools and horses. So interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what he means by that, but nonetheless, continue. Sorry, man. Larissa?
Yeah.
What do you think? Are we going to get 30 points out of 30?
Not a fool, I think. No.
You're a Gunnar.
No, I'm.
But Boise say you're a Gunnar. You can't call yourself a Gunnar if you don't think you're going to get 30 points.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. But I'm also being realistic. We are not going to win every single game. So.
Yeah, for sure.
No, yeah, I think the City game is the most important to win, of course. Just like Anne said, for the title. But the fun fact is that the girls play on the same day, also against City.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Yeah, we play 22 September. The girls play in the Emirates against City at 1:30. So it's actually going to be a fun City day.
Interesting.
Yeah, so if both of our teams can beat City, then I say we are done for. Then, but yeah, no, yeah, there's a few. Okay. There's a few games that I think like it's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think we can reach half of the games 3 points. If maybe not 60% at least. Maybe a draw here and there. But the games that we need to win is very, very imperative that we do so. Like the Wolves, the Brighton, the Spurs, the Bournemouth, Southampton, Leicester, possibly Villa, Newcastle. It's going to be tough games, but we have to win those games. Hello, anybody there?
Yeah, we're all here. We're just listening to you.
So yeah, that is my average. I thought sort of points tally. I think possibly between 15 and 18, 19. I don't know. Depends. So yeah, it's going to be a tough. The first 5 games in itself was already 3 away tough. away game.
By the way, Glenn, when is the Champions League game in between in September? Is that Emerson saying that?
Yes,
Do you
he
have a date
said
for
that.
it? Because I haven't.
He said that. I didn't put in any Champions League or any games.
No, I just wondered which game it was in between.
Okay. I didn't look at any of the fixtures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, I didn't either.
The Premier League fixtures. Yes, there is a game you can see from
I think Emerson will probably tell
the
us what date
15th
as
of
well.
September, 31st of August. There's a break. I think it's the national international break, and then the 15th, the 22nd, and then in between 22nd and 28th, I think that is where the
So that's in between. That's after the City game.
Yeah. So I think that's where it's going to be.
Then. Yeah.
When I look, even if it's before the City game, then we're going to see our backsides in that game. Then would you play in the Champions League? You know what I mean? So if it was to be before the City game, let's see. If it were to be, so after the City game, no, I'm not picking it up. Sorry, maybe I'm looking wrong. But nonetheless, we will get to that when we get there. So on to the next is this weekend's game.
Finally.
Finally.
On to the next is this weekend's game. Welcome, Brycey. As per one of our moderators, you mustn't play with these moderators, Mike. Boys and tell at the full Emirates Stadium. Yeah, fully, man. Yeah. So there it is, Mr. Gary O'Neill and Mr. Mikel Arteta. Elevated Arteta because he is elevated in terms of management style and also position wise. Not to be very arrogant about it, but he deserves to be a bit higher than the rest because he ended up in the highest position for the last 2 seasons. So he can be elevated. Right, let's start from Emerson below. He asked me to put up his predictions as well. Sorry, not Emerson. Seema, let's start from you, then we go down to Emerson. He asked me to put up his predictions as well.
3-1.
To the Arsenal, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so 3-1 to the Arsenal. 3-1 to the Arsenal. Larissa D.
4-0.
Wow.
I'm confident.
Yay.
And I know you don't like to predict, but hey.
No, go for it. 6-0. I made that up, Nick. I'm kidding.
She wants to be John.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep, you got that
She's
right.
going to come back and say, I told you so.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sure.
She wants to be John on this.
Sorry, let me address this quickly, guys. Boise came out and he says that we are very senile. Sorry, Mike, it's not because of that. I think you made a statement that you didn't sort of wanted to get everybody's hype up. So yeah, I think we don't want to be very rude to you. We don't want to sort of come across like you say we are. But yeah, please, if you want to be part of it, just be respectful to the people in the panel, also the people in the chat, because if you're going to make comments, then you rather obviously have to back your comments up with some facts. So, but welcome to the channel, and I hope you subscribe to the channel, but also you stick to the rules of the channel. So yeah, we are a Guna channel, so just to be clear, and nobody has been. Is it senile or senile or whatever the word's pronounced? Yeah, Mike, we want to be part of a community and we don't want to sort of have unnecessary comments thrown out there and not expect to be challenged on it. But welcome, Boise 88, and I'm happy to have you on the channel. But you got to respect, obviously, the people in here as well. So, but thank you for participating. All right, sorry, continue.
To step in there, Glenn, I was keeping an eye on the chat, but he was talking about this other fella that he was talking about being that word. I also cannot pronounce it, but I think he was speaking about him and not about us.
Yes, yes. It wasn't to do with us.
It was that had nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My apologies,
okay.
but yeah, I think we have to just sort of put the record straight as well. He must be part of it, John. Sorry, Boise. Don't. Anyway, 6-0 Ange. Wow.
I actually saw Emerson put out 3-0.
That's not realistic, but yeah, thanks.
Yes, Emerson. Let me see where's that.
He put about the draw, and the draw for the Champions League will be on the 30th of August. But wait until the draw, then add it in, and we know who we are playing at 3-0 for the Wolves match.
Okay. Larissa.
That one, yes, yeah.
3. All right, there we go. Yeah.
Sorry.
Right, I'm gonna go for a very, very respectable 2-0. So, I think it's gonna be a tough game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Andrew's right.
Maybe I am right.
I really think you're right. Actually, it ain't going to be a walkover.
No.
Oh wow! Well, thanks for the the confidence. Yeah, thanks for the confidence. Anybody else?
What does John say to her?
All right, so they will probably put it in there.
I saw John earlier put up 5-0.
Sorry?
John put up like way before already 5-0. So I'm not sure if he's still
John put it 5-0. I've seen that. If I misunderstood this whole thing, Boise, I am very sorry. I don't know what the word means, Sunal, or whatever it means. But yeah, I'm very sorry. Sorry, guys. I misunderstood whatever had been said there. Right, let's go on to the next. And the next is pretty awesome.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Right on time. Seema, are we winning the FA Cup? Are we going to the semis? Are we going to the quarters? Or are we falling out in the group stages? That is basically what does it mean. So you can say semi-finals or finals or win. You know what I mean? And the same with the rest. And that is basically what this is for. So you decide for yourself and predict Arsenal will win the FA Cup. Arsenal will go to the semis of the Carabao Cup, and Arsenal will go to the finals of the Champions League. That is basically where we're at on this one.
So I reckon he's going to play the FA Cup. He's going to go on full with it because he's got the young ones coming up from the academy, and they have that experience with them. Mm-hmm. He's definitely going to do the Carabao Cup as well because he'll play them more than he'll play the guys from the first team as we know it. And Champions League, well, he's going to try for it. He needs this, and we need this. So yeah, I think he's going to go for it this season with all three.
Okay, but now where do you think we will end up in the FA Cup?
In the FA Cup, I reckon we can end up in the final.
All right.
Yeah.
In the Carabao Cup?
Carabao Cup, I reckon either the quarters or to the semis.
How many plays?
Either or, which one? Semis or quarter?
I'll say quarters. And Champions League, I think they will go this way. I think they'll get to the semis. And it's all coming down to Real Madrid, isn't it?
Yeah, of
So
course.
semi-final.
Of course, all coming down to Real Madrid and Mbappe.
It's all coming down to it now.
All right, so
Excuse me.
let's put you under pressure.
We are gonna win the FA Cup.
Wow.
Just put down winner.
Champion.
The Carabao. I'm also saying quarterfinals.
Sorry about that. Come back.
And the UEFA, I'm going for the final against Real Madrid.
Whoa!
Semi-final.
Seriously? More faith than I have. Next.
I didn't hear that one.
Final against Real Madrid.
Let me put in.
I'm just calling it.
Larice, whatever you're on, I want some next.
Right, Miss Ange.
Get on this.
Ange for the no.
Oh wait, you can also get on this.
Yeah, I'll take it next. Right, sorry, can I just say here, unlike our glorious women who have won that the most times, and I've actually got it in the kitchen, is it 7 times they're winners now, back to back with the Carabao Cup and whatever it was called before for the women's, this is Conti Cup, sorry, for the women's. I'm not really into the Carabao Cup. I'm one of those awful people for the men where I say it's a lesser cup or words to that effect. I want my FA Cup. So that's when you start talking to me. But I'm sorry, I'm so old school. I grew up with the FA Cup. But I would like to see them kind of progress and going back to Champions League. And once again, I'm so for Champions League for the women. But for the geezers, sorry, it's all about money. Where was it quarterfinals they went out last season?
Last season, yes.
Yeah. I'd like to see them progress, get to semi-finals. Yeah, that'd be good for them. I personally can't see them going past that. If I'm wrong, brilliant. I hold my hand up. I think what I'm trying to say is more importantly, what do I want for Arsenal men? Yeah, if you can do it, because actually I'm going to throw my prediction in, and I think it was some ex-footballer on the BBC Sports who I wouldn't have particularly liked, but we went through exactly the same prediction. Yeah, I want the Premier League and I want the FA Cup. So the Carabao Cup, I'm not bothered about.
So champions of the FA Cup.
Yes,
applicable.
yeah. Definitely, yeah. I want that FA Cup again. Sorry, that is so underrated. It's so devalued now. It really saddens me. It's a glorious day. You're at Wembley next. Yeah, that's how I feel. And definitely try and go for the Premier League, but there's a but coming, and you know what about.
All right, and the Champions League, you said semi-finals.
Yeah, semi-final. I think we've done really well. Anything beyond that, get to the final. But. Sorry, can I just throw this in? I keep saying it whenever I'm on air. The best thing about Champions League is the music, the intro. Next. It is, sorry, fact.
Well, I have to tell you, Ange, you missed Glenn's intro. That was goosebumps all over.
Oh, I'll play it back, actually. Yeah, sorry about that, because I was being a bit of a greedy whatever, because my daughter walked in with a takeaway next. I couldn't restrain myself, so...
Don't worry, man. Fourth round and quarterfinals for the Champions League as well. Well done, Mr. Emerson. We go for champions, semi, and semi. That's for me.
John, what do you say?
John and Boise has got their little romance.
Yeah, they got something else going on.
They got their romance going on.
Romance.
Bromance.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next. I think this is where. Oh, sorry, not thank you yet. Where did I miss something?
You're welcome.
Sorry, I missed something. Did I?
I don't know.
Sorry.
And your homework?
Made a boo-boo here. Made a boo-boo. No, we can't be thank you yet.
No, we're still here. Keep tuning in, folks. We ain't gone yet. Next.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry, Glenn. Wasn't it any more new signings other than Ricard or?
Not as far as I know. There is talks that they are still busy with Marino.
The other Mikel, yes.
Yeah.
Still busy with him, and then of course they are so busy with Gyökeres as well. So I can't say much on that. I haven't seen anything else yet. So
But what I heard was that they were still out there, weren't they?
There's
Eddie was
other
out
rumors
there, still trying to do negotiations.
That's what it is, the rumors. All right, here we go. So the top 5, if we're gonna continue as an English league, as far as we can in Europe, like the Champions League, the Europa League, and the Conference League. If English teams go up until the semis and final, then there will be a top 5 the next season.
Oh, I think Amazon has a scoop for us.
Sorry?
Oh, what is it?
Amazon has a scoop for us.
Oh, what? As in the Premier League 2 starts tomorrow. Mourinho will be done next week. Well, that's what I've heard. Yeah,
that's what I've heard. That Eddie's in Spain as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if
Italian geezer who knows everything and is never wrong because he stakes his life on it. Next. Yeah, that one. We won't mention his name, but we all know who he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this is purely your prediction. I'm going to just put the badge of the team there. Or maybe just write the name anyway. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, let's start from Ange. You said that you want the Premier League, right?
Yeah.
So we put, okay, but let's, before we choose, we need to have a collective of choices. Andrew's saying Arsenal. Does anybody agree with that? But if you don't agree, you're gonna specify why.
I agree.
Just because you don't.
Yeah, I agree.
Now we are gonna win it this season.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's bold. Hope you're right. Hope you're right.
Of course.
So we can obviously play 38 games. How many wins do you think we will have?
35.
To win the league, we're going to have 100+ points.
34 wins.
Less than we had last season.
No, 34.
No, it's 34.
34.
Oh, 34.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 34. Okay. Anybody else?
Now I'm being too confident, so
We'll probably lose one game.
Only one.
Because we're going to win the league at Anfield.
Okay.
Hey!
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, and I thought I had confidence.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone's already predicting that. We won the league at Anfield.
Damn.
All right, so we're gonna beat 37 games. 0 draws and 1 loss.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, did you?
No.
No, I would say 35. We
Yeah.
played 38. We're gonna win. We're gonna win 35. We're gonna lose 1 and draw 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for
And
it.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Sounds hopefully about right. But more importantly, got to be wins against Man City. That is your statement. That's where we were wrong last season.
is that what you said? 35, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, come on, we ain't going to be invincible as much as we'd love to be. Do you know what I mean? We ain't going to be. And all right, to be fair, you can draw X amount. It's not about. It's all about just don't lose. But do you know what? That's the president.
So if we've scored,
be invincible.
91 goals last season.
Yeah.
You're gonna beat that.
By how much?
6.
97. Anybody else?
Well,
Who are we waiting
it's all
for?
our belief on Jesus at this point. Or sorry, should I say Jesus? Is he going to come back, a resurrection next?
Yeah.
I'm not being blasphemous.
I think this is going to be a more realistic. Well, not to burst your bubble, but I'm tend to agree with Mr. Emerson there.
I think our CB duo will get more goals than anybody else.
So you said 6 more goals, which is 97 then.
Mm-hmm. And I think most of them will come from our man Gabriel and Saliba.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh my
yes,
goodness!
I like.
Don't you think we can score over 100 goals this season?
Depends if Jesus has his shooting boots on.
Actually, we've got someone, the donkey goat, as I call him, Havertz.
Kai.
Yeah.
Hi.
The donkey goat because he loves donkeys, because he's got a sanctuary, and he's almost becoming a bit of a goat. And I mean that with the most upward effect.
Yeah.
He could, I don't know, Arteta's getting a tune out of him. You never know.
I have a feeling he has to warm up first. I have a feeling we don't see him the first 5 games.
Probably not.
Okay. All right. So we're going to stick to 97.
Mm-hmm.
So
good evening, Michael.
So 24 times 3 is 72. Plus 5 is 77. Is that correct? So 24 times 3 is 72 plus the 5 draws, 77. So we're not winning the league then. But if we're going to go...
you're meant to put in 34. You put in 24.
No, that's because Emerson said we will get 24 wins, 5 draws, and lose 4.
Whoa. Okay.
If we had... like we did before, 1 draw and 2 losses. And then that will come to 34 times 3 plus 1.
104. 104.
103.
103?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 34 games, 1 times 3 points,
102.
102 plus that 1 draw is 103.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm not including the, sorry.
So that should win us the league for sure. Are we all in agreement with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Calling it.
Okay, it is set in stone on Guna matters. And then who's second? Well, I don't care really. It's fine, we win the league.
Liverpool.
Oh, City will be third.
Liverpool's going to be second.
Yes.
City's going to be coming in third.
Yeah, I'm not going to go through their play points. They're obviously going to play 38 games, but it's irrelevant where they're going to score, win, or whatever. That's not mine. No. Man City.
Third, yeah.
And then
Aston Villa. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Newcastle, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aston Villa. So you're not making space for Manchester City. I mean Manchester United.
United, you mean?
No,
Oh, I don't
no,
know. I don't
no.
think so. No.
No.
Sorry, can I give you my prediction? And you're all going to hate me.
Go for it.
Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man U.
I hate you.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, Ange, go out of here.
I really
Get
hope-
out of here.
Move on.
Get out
Move
of
on.
here. Man United
out.
won't even enter the top 5. They will
Enter.
be
No
seven,
way.
7 or 8.
No, Larice, your fellow countryman, sorry to call that out, but he is. He's getting a tune out of them. I'm telling you. I don't like it. Of course, I don't like it. But
he's not quite there yet.
Next.
Nah,
He's not quite there yet.
It's gonna be 7 or 8 for
There
United.
is
Yeah.
Emerson, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Villa. The bottom 3 is Ipswich, Southampton, Crystal Palace. Okay, thank you, Emerson.
What about Everton? They are starting on -10 again.
Again, yes.
Oh, do you know? I think that's well, you know how much I really rate their manager, and I've never had anything against them.
Hi, Michael.
I think it's all
Hi, Michael. Thank you for discovering our team.
Thank you for tuning in, mate. But no, I'm really upset for Everton. I truly am. Yeah, not fair. Not when 115 and counting. Next, sorry, really upsets me.
Yeah. See, how is it, right, that Man City got fined 2 million and no points deducted for delaying the games?
Yeah. Saw that.
I mean, like,
Here's a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What do you think the result of Man City's hearing will be? 115 charges and counting.
Probably a fine with some pocket money for them.
Guaranteed, they've not even got the full information.
Nah.
In essence, they will be here.
Nah.
No, they're not even going to hand over the full information, so they're going to be delay after delay after delay.
Yeah.
Then we're going to get to the end of this season.
It's gonna be a typical City thing.
Yeah, of course.
So they will be relegated.
And what I don't think,
No.
what I don't think is fair is the fact that they have 115 breaches. Nothing has been done yet. Everton has only 1 breach right now. They get on -10 points already. And City had a few weeks ago, they had like some kind of fine that was like 2 million. That's like pocket money to them.
Of course it is.
They sold the player now for, what was it, 70 million. So they already have a bag in threefold.
No.
So no. They should have actually, all of these Premier League teams, they should have come together and they should have said, listen, we want this Man City thing to be done for before the new season starts, or else we are not gonna play.
Well, even if you took 3 points deducted for 115 fines, that means they're back down to League One.
Yeah.
Isn't it League
sorry,
Two?
the other way around. No, not
League
sorry, the other
Two.
way around. League Four. Well, three times 115 is how many?
Yeah.
If they get points deducted, that will make the league Arsenal's if it's significant points. Well,
You missed
we don't want to
one.
win the league that way,
Yeah, you missed the one before from
You
Sierra
missed
Leone.
someone before. We got a fan from Sierra Leone.
Sierra
Here's an
Leone, yeah.
interesting,
Yes, I love it.
Hi
Welcome.
guys, I'm an Arsenal fan.
Very
from
international. We love it.
Sierra Leone is an African. Welcome to the Guna Matters channel, so winners. But I'm really tired of Arsenal fake transfer news because Arsenal are not serious transfers. So how could they please be the fans of them? It's okay. Let me put it this way, Sylvanus. Fake news, whether it's fake news, whether it's rumors, whether it's whatever, it's a story that everybody wants to hear. So surely there's 100 players that are linked to Arsenal. We're not going to get all 100 players, obviously. It's just because somebody's heard that this player likes Arsenal or that journalist has said this about Arsenal and this player doesn't mean you end up with that player. This purely, you got to obviously familiarize yourself with those channels or those journalists that are very reputable journalists. If you look at and search their backgrounds, and that those are the guys that you probably would want to sort of trust and go about. So we don't want to do fake news. We will also just do whatever we hear that's in the media. So, but yeah, we as fans can be very frustrated when it comes to the fake news that we're hearing of. So I'm hoping that maybe give you some answer. Surely you're an Arsenal fan and you're a fellow African like me. I'm from South Africa. And yeah,
But
hopefully,
also to jump on the how can we please the fans, I don't think we can please all the fans, because whether we bring in one side of the stadium won't be happy with it, the other side of the stadium won't be happy with somebody else who comes in. So it's
definitely.
you can never please all of them. So unless we are getting Jude Bellingham or I don't know who, but we are not gonna please everybody.
No.
Sure.
I mean,
So-
the 100 million that we paid for, Declan Rice, that was well worth it. I don't think they're going to pay another 100 million for someone else.
No, for sure not. But
And
he already
Edu
brought in his
and
money.
But Edu and Mikel are very strategic in who they want.
Yeah.
So.
And they obviously want somebody who fits in the Arsenal style of playing.
I mean, Kai Havertz is a perfect example. Look how he, everybody was against him, and now we're singing his songs in the stadium.
So let's continue with the fifth spot. Who's going to end up fifth?
Newcastle.
Tottenham?
Yeah.
No.
Chelsea?
No.
Tottenham will be 6th.
Yeah.
Man U, not. Newcastle?
I reckon. Because they're going to have their players back, and Eddie Howe is really gunning for it.
Newcastle
That's why
5.
he didn't take the England job.
Newcastle 5, Tottenham 6, United 7.
Chelsea 8 still.
Chelsea's not going to make it in the top 10. Chelsea's not going to make it in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got 140 players. So.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is with Chelsea right now? Chelsea is buying, but they are just buying everybody. They don't even buy players that can play with each other. So he again has to start building a new team. The same thing that they did last season already. And look how far they came. They made it, what was it, 10, 11? And he's going to have the same problem again because he has all his good players are gone. Like, he only has, like, Palmer left. Yeah, no, okay, good. Build a team around that with 84 players.
Emerson's putting Palace at the bottom. Whoa.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think Crystal Palace will be relegated. I don't think that.
No.
Maybe just above.
Yeah, just above.
Yeah.
Oh, Tottenham 5th. Okay.
Possibility. I need to see him. Oh, I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Like Chelsea has 8 goalkeepers at the moment. What do you need 8 goalkeepers for?
Yeah,
You're gonna put the other 4 on the back line or what?
Yeah,
you can have your defenders striking. So I think we're gonna probably have
Tottenham rely. That's a good one.
Because I haven't.
Sorry, can I just call this out? We don't want Tottenham relegated because they'll go into the Championship and have the best flipping stadium ever, and they can throw about that. Just put
maybe then they will win a cup.
Yeah.
Well, speaking about stadiums, how shocking was it to hear that the United Stadium is the 2nd worst stadium of the UK?
Well, after the floods of whatever.
The floods, the rains,
yeah. But still, I mean, it's Old Trafford. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's like Sir
It's
Alex
fallen
Ferguson.
from the glory days. Yeah.
It's like Sir Alex Ferguson didn't exist anymore. Like,
yeah.
God bless his soul.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Can I just call something out here? It was Super Kev's funeral today.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
No, I read it was yesterday.
No, it's today.
Oh, I saw somebody.
I saw it today.
I saw somebody leaving a comment to Ian Wright saying, like, sorry, I couldn't make it yesterday to the funeral.
I'm pretty sure it was. I might be wrong, but all the media I've seen, predominantly on X, was for today. But whenever, but yeah, God bless him. A real tragedy taken too soon because he was younger than me.
Yeah.
So next.
Yeah.
Fantastic chat. Next.
So, ladies, I think we have come to a point where we're going to have to say cheers. What about top scorers in all competition and Larissa and the catering at Old Trafford? And it was yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this was also very, very sad, Mr. Kevin, right? Yeah, that has been. Our top goal scorers, I don't have anything like that, Emerson, but just to touch on it, then we said early on we're going to score 97 goals. Now, who's going to be part of those goals?
Saliba.
Declan Rice.
Saliba, Declan Rice, Gabriel.
Odegaard.
Come, let's take this out here. Then we put in
Kaya.
You'll get a few. Not big Gabby. Yeah, Kaya gets some. Donkey Kaya.
It's funny how we're not that confident about Saka.
I just called him.
Actually, shame on us.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're quite rightly called that out, actually. Yeah, shame on us.
For me, it will be Big Gabby, Saliba, Declan, Martin, and Bukayo.
How many goals, Saliba? 3, 4, 8, 9?
He's gonna score 6.
Isn't Saliba making history this weekend?
Yeah.
He's gonna make history.
Mr. Saliba.
Gabriel, you said how much?
I think he'll get about 4, 5. 4, because they're both going in for the headers, aren't they? So, and we need
set pieces
in there.
Set pieces.
Somebody mentioned Kai Havertz.
Set pieces is gonna be our thing this season.
Yeah, I think so too.
Havertz will score.
And I like the fact that Declan likes to shoot from out the box.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it up here. Right.
Just Amazon just called that the club is doing something for Kevin on Saturday.
Yeah, they have already put that out.
Nice.
Yeah. And his top scorer will be Saka with 18 goals.
Ooh, nice.
Good work.
And you said what's the scoring how many goals, Ange?
Sorry, my love, say that again.
You said Havertz is going to score, but how much did you say?
Ooh. How many did he score last season?
He had contributions of 18 goals, I think.
Really? Oh, okay.
Don't sound so surprised.
Well, yeah, sorry. Okay. Well, he's going to be our top scorer then next. I don't know.
Martinelli. Who said Martinelli?
Oh, do you know, I love that boy, Nelly. I really love him. Yeah, I'd like to see him really get his form back out. Well, another one we haven't thought of, the new super sub, Trossard.
Somebody mentioned Rice.
I did.
I think we all did.
yeah, actually we did, yeah. It's only because of the way he played at England.
Yeah.
You know, he was really going for it, so.
Martinelli will score, what, 9 goals?
Sorry.
Maybe 5.
Muffy tail.
Yeah, 5 or 6, I think.
I think he hasn't found his form back yet.
Yeah.
And Captain Fantastic.
And now.
Captain Fantastic. 8.
8, 9, yeah.
8.
See, we did it, 8. Oh my God, I'm getting so excited. We're leading up to the game. Woo!
Rice?
Rice will get a few in.
Rice,
4 maybe? 4, yeah. We're getting on cue here, Larissa.
Yeah.
And Mr. Jesus, somebody mentioned Jesus, the coming of.
Oh,
Well, apparently his knee or whatever it was is all good now, and Arteta's seen the
yeah.
light
He
shine.
does look fitter. He does look fitter.
I mean, the worst
Leaner
thing
as
is,
well.
I really like Jesus. I was really happy with him coming.
Yeah.
I wasn't naive enough to think he was going to be a proper striker, but he really does bring something when he's playing. And hopefully now he's super fit. And actually, I'll go with Emerson because we've talked about this before. The number 9 curse. It lasted for a year, but it lasted a bit longer than him. So hopefully that's been broken now, and he can really get his ball. Yeah, next.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Emerson. Oh, Trossard will score 15. Whoa, cool.
You never know. You never know.
You know, well, he is the super sub. It's amazing how Kai Havertz we predicted 16.
I think that is on the cards there, Mike. So yeah, thank you for that. Okay, so the 7th minute is the clapping. Is any one of you going to the game on Saturday?
What?
I see that hand. I see that hand.
Yes, I'll be there. My friend's flying it, has flown in from Nairobi, so she'll be at the game as well.
Okay.
But I'll catch up with you, Emerson. I'll meet you outside. He's probably heard that.
I think that is it. I think that should be it.
Yeah, cool.
All righty. Once again, ladies, what a very nice game. Emerson will meet you outside, Seema. What a very nice. I said game, didn't I? I said game, yeah. What a nice. You know what? I'm so confused lately. Yeah, but nonetheless, thanks a lot, Seema. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Ange in the know. The Dutchie, like nice. And thank you, Emerson. Thank you, John, for keeping everybody honest. And of course, welcome to Boise. Boise again. I am sorry if I misunderstood yourself. And of course, the new people like Michael that has just discovered our stream, and the guy from from Africa,
Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone. No. I hope you guys can come back next time on when we live. Subscribe and notify. Click the notification bell, then you will obviously get the notifications. Emerson, I'm still waiting for your video. I want to post your video. So yeah, 25 goals. Oh, I'm afraid we may see more of the same without a 25-goal season striker, best defensive unit in the Premier League. All right, so yeah. John, we must maybe fall upon you and you dust off your boots, mate.
Yeah, well done, Michael. Michael, subscribe.
Well done, Michael. See you in the next one.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Hit the notification bell, like the stream, and you will all get notifications, man. Thanks a lot, eh? Also, Michael, if you want to, you can send me an email on gunamatters@gmail.com, and then we can have a chat via that. If you don't wanna, that's also fine. But yeah, keep in touch, mate. Hit the like goodness, subscribe to Guna Matters, did what Michael just did, and also hit the notification bell so you are notified when these ladies are back on the stream and having their professional comments. So yeah, thank you for watching. What is Emerson saying?
About the video.
Okay, thank you.
The video.
I will watch it and then I will post it on the group either later or tomorrow, and then we can have a nice chat around that too. So yeah, thanks a lot, ladies. Thanks. Anything from your side, Larissa? Any last words?
Just let the season begin.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Let the season begin.
Ange, anything
Come
from you
on,
in the
boy, show them what you're made of. Next.
Oh,
On
don't sound
to
so
the next.
enthusiastic.
And Sima, you as well. The top you have on,
Oh,
I've got the same top. And
I
you know
know. It's
who,
the
who
old
that top reminds me of?
Lumberg.
Reyes.
Reminds me of Freddie Lumberg.
That reminds me of Reyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with the Limbo 5 though. So,
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right,
I
great.
like the O2. Yeah, I like the O2.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
yeah. Thank you for watching Guna Matters, and maybe we should play out with that little thing out again and just get the goosebumps back.
Yeah.
It's like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave, became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
There is no room for error in this title race.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
Maybe fancies for sure. Right! Oh, God, off all the way! Trossard scores! There's the chance and there's the goal!
I saw all these people die.
A dagger to the heart of Arsenal!
I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Arsenal might! Arsenal just might!
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
And Arsenal are running riot here!
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
They are intent on going all the way!
Whatever it takes.
On the streets of North London, they dream their dream!
Yeah, I'm excited.
I really like
Thank
that.
you, everybody.
I really love it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.